okulaga okungubaga kwaffe kwe kusibula muganda waffe mu kitiibwa okumulaga nti tusiimye byonna by'obadde okola gwe ng'omubaka wa paalamenti owa Kawempe North era nga mu byonna namukyalira mu ddwaliro Ensambya. Ekyantwala mu Nsambya nakimanya nti embeera gy'ayitamu ey'obulwadde yali yeetaagisa obuyambi bw'ensimbi. Nze kennyini nze ng'omubaka wa Rubaga South namuwaayoko ku nsimbi okugatta ku ezo ezaali zimubanjibwa mu ddwaliro eryo oba n'okumuyambako mu ntambuza ye ey'emirimu. Twagala okutegeeza eggwanga nti Hon Ssegirinya akoze byonna by'alina okukola ye ng'omubaka wa paalamenti era nga bwe nagenda Ensambya Hon Ssegirinya yantegeeza nti obusajja bunnyize ne mubuuza ki ky'otegeeza n'aŋŋamba nti mu ngeri ey'ekikugu bakozesezza saayansi mu kulaba nga basaanyaawo obulamu bwange mu kulaba nga bakozesa essiga eddamuzi n'amateeka nga bagoojiwaza mu kulaba nga ate babikozesa ng'ebiso erinze mu kunsibako ebisango by'okutematema abantu ne mugamba naye oyo gw'oyise omutemu kiki kye yali akunoonyaako oba akulanga ki n'agamba ankozesezza ng'ekyokulabirako mu luzungu ky'oyinza okuyita specimen nti abalala balabire ku nze basirise ab'oludda oluvuganya naddala ababaka ba National Unity Platform obutaddamu kwogera lwansonga nti mu kaseera ako mu kulondebwa kwaffe baali batidde mutuyinza okubafuukira ki ekizibu eri eggwanga Uganda n'okuleetawo nti oba gavumenti yali eyinza okuvuunikibwa. So n'aŋŋamba nti ndowooza nze bankoze ng'akabonero nga abala ku bayinza okulabira batye basirise emimwa gyabwe batule butuuzi nga balaba bulabi bigenda mu maaso mu Uganda. Ne mubuuza nti naye gwe ng'olaba nga baagala kutondawo ki nti baagala kubateekamu kutya mmwe abasigadde mutye nga mulaba embeera gye mpitamu ebijambiya bye batusibyeko n'okubeera nti ku kitanda n'okunteekako bino ebirwadde ebimu ebiyinza okusaanyawo obulamu bwange nammwe mubitye musobole okubeera nga temwogera banga temusitula ddoboozi lyammwe. Naye twagala okutegeeza oyo yenna bw'abanga mwami Ssegirinya bye yayogera bituufu nti banne mulina engeri gye muyinza okukozesaamu enkola endala ne mutuukiriza ebigendererwa byammwe ebyokubeera nti musirisa abantu naye so si kubatta naye ate jjukira nti oli waba yalondebwa abantu musobola okumutwalako ebyobugagga musobola okutwala ekifo kyammwe ekyobubaka bwa paalamenti ng'era bwe yalagira nti bane temunzita mutwale ekifo kyammwe ekyobubaka bwa paalamenti mubanga kyemukola ki kyemwagala. Naye siwuliddeko omubaka wa paalamenti n'ogu akyogera ku fulo ya paalamenti ndowooza sipiika yategedde nti fe abagenda okwogera Ssegirinya bye yatugamba mbe tebalina kutuwa mukisa kukola ki kwogera. Naye kankozese Sol TV etagenda kukyusaamu koko ebyenjogedde ebirenga batwala ekigambo nga bwe kyogedde kya Ssegirinya yagamba nti obusajja bunyize ne mubuuza nti bitya n'aŋŋamba nti bakozesezza enkola ey'ekikugu kati eriwo omuntu okutta tekyetaagisa kukuba masasi ne basobola okuteekamu z'oyinza okuyita cancer cells oba yoba hepatitis B cells oba polio cells n'obeera nti ate ogenda bwotyo n'osaanawo naye ng'omuntu alowooza nti kirwadde tekikusaanyizaawo. So baganda bange tusiibula muganda waffe Ssegirinya akoze byonna ng'omubaka wa paalamenti ayagaddwa abakyala ayagaddwa abaana ayagaddwa abakadde n'abavubuka naye naffe kennyini atulese mu lugendo lwe lumu era nga tugenda kulwanagana n'abasajja naye katuweeweyo nga ssaddaaka mu kulaba nga tusitula eddoboozi ly'Abannayuganda. Bannalubaga South mpaagala nnyo era nga ensonga ezibaluma ngezaako okulaba nti nzikwasaganya mu busobozi bwange bwe mwampa.
I have been consulting with the law here over the issue of the order paper. Right Honourable Speaker, procedurally, motions of this nature are either moved by the Prime Minister and usually seconded by the law or vice versa. I am now seeing the Prime Minister is not here and the Leader of Opposition is here. In fact, the entire front bench, Right Honourable Speaker. I want to understand, and I'm not so sure who to ask, but I'll ask you, the head of the institution. Is this a message by government being sent that they are disinterested in the death of the Honourable Ssegirinya? The absence of the entire cabinet being absent, is it a demonstration that they are disinterested in the death, burial, and perhaps sickness and everything connected with the Honourable Ssegirinya? Do we proceed normally without this House recognizing the visible and loud absence of the Central Executive? And Right Honourable Speaker, you as the head of the institution, are you privy to any information as to why the Executive is not here and why our colleague should not deserve the presence of the executive. Right on, Speaker, I think this House should take very strong exception to the absence of the front bench.
Thank you, Honorable.
To the fallen colleague, the Member of Parliament of Kawempe North, the Honorable Ssegirinya'S. Madam Speaker, some genius coined an adage, and I want to say it verbatim, that the greatest loss in life is not death, but that dies inside us while we are still living this curse. Speaker, when you see the conspicuous absence of the front bench, save for the two honorable ministers, it speaks volumes. It throws egg on the face of government, but also speaks volumes about this particular adage that I have just quoted. Honestly, death is non-partisan. It has no side. In death is when you would expect us to be united. We expected a concerted effort of the entire House to give a decent send-off of our colleague. But it's rather unfortunate, Madam Speaker, that this has happened to this House. Moreover, in the past, it has not been the case. Madam Speaker, some genius also coined something which looks...
Yes, an order. Hajat.
Yeah, they have not granted.
Honorable members.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable members. Honorable members.
The presiding...
Honorable members. You'll allow me excuse Hajat to go out?
Yes.
Please.
Madam Speaker,
Share.
I was putting the House.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. First of all, Madam Speaker, yesterday when we received disheartening news, on the passing on of our colleague, the Honorable Ssegirinya'S, it was very, very unfortunate and so sad. Right, Honorable Speaker, I take the opportunity to thank you so much, together with the Parliamentary Commission, for organizing this special sitting where we are paying tribute to our colleague. Colleagues, death is a fact of life, and when it has come, it has come. We cannot run away from it. But I would want to take this opportunity, maybe because of time, first of all, to extend our heartfelt condolences and sympathies to the bereaved family, to the National Unity Platform, Kawempe North constituents, and also Parliament of Uganda upon the loss of our brother. Madam Speaker, allow me share with you two experiences in the Honorable Ssegirinya'S life. The Honorable, right here, when he came to Parliament, he was surrounded by several petitions in regard to his academic qualifications. And I closely monitored the matter because I was a friend. I want to go on record thanking the office of the LOP, which was occupied.
Switch on.
I want to go on record thanking the office of the Leader of Opposition, occupied by the immediate former Leader of Opposition, the Right Honorable Matthias Mpuga, the office of the Speaker, and the Uganda Caucus, where I am the General Secretary, because indeed we did a lot in regard to keeping Ssegirinya as a member of Parliament here, because then he was surrounded by so many petitions, as I said, in regard to his academic qualifications. But the experience I want to share with you people here is that Ssegirinya, and I want to allude to that fact, he was a bold and courageous person. When he was taken to court in regard to academic qualifications, I, for one, even when the matter related to academic qualification, I did not touch his academic documents. He kept giving excuses until a technicality came up. You remember he was served in Kitaria prisons. And the issue was whether or not service can be done through a prisons officer and not to the person themselves. So together with the lawyers, we confirmed and experienced a fact that is unbelievable because the issue was on academic ground, but we were moved from that ground to a technicality. That was his boldness. Because the ground was he lacked papers in regard to the requirement for his nomination. But I can tell you, honorable members, the Honorable Ssegirinya here you see was a bold man. I remember thinking he was a comedian until the Secretary General, Council Louis Rubongoya, confirmed to me that he was just a brilliant man because he himself also was following up the matter. Madam Speaker and honorable members, we lose a person who is very courageous to that extent. He has kept in Parliament here. The substantive matter of the petition was not handled, and the matter was decided on a technicality. This is the man lying here. All the grounds, particularly the one of academic, we did not even touch his senior 4, his senior 6, his academic documents. We didn't. He kept telling us, Honorable Sanja, the issue is not the academic ground, the papers. The issue is the technicality. I was in prison when these guys served me. They served the prison's officer and not Ssegirinya. You argue out that. Not papers, not qualifications. Be serious. The other area of experience, Madam Speaker, I would want to share with you, if time allows. When Honorable Ssegirinya got some relief, heresy relief from the hospital and was discharged, when he came out, he insisted and he kept telling us that he would stand in 2026. Some of us were worried and probably praying for him to finish the term because the health challenges were really very big. But he kept insisting that he would stand and win. When we talked to the family members, they also tried convincing him, look at your health, not the constituents. But Ssegirinya was very bold. And
that pays
Let's have
tribute
2 minutes.
to our colleague, Hon Aloysius Ssegirinya. On behalf of the people of Bunya County South, on behalf of the people of Soga, and on my own behalf, I rise to pay tribute to the distinguished servant of the people. But Honorable Speaker, personally, I did not spend a lot of time here with Honorable Ssegirinya. I surely don't have a lot of history and story to tell about Honorable Ssegirinya, but I have, just like any other Ugandan, been following Honorable Ssegirinya as a common man of the people, as a servant of the people, and as a counselor, just like the motion has stated, his service to his people. Right Honorable Speaker, being born is an opportunity, but death is a must. And every one of us here has to travel this journey, because death is a journey that has to be traveled by everyone. Now that Honorable Ssegirinya has traveled his journey, and today we are here paying tribute to what he did for his country. I want to say this on behalf of my people and to say, may his soul rest in eternal peace.
Thank you.
Inna lillahi Why they rage on?
No one can mock the demise of another person. In African society, solidarity was highly upheld. And I believe even up to this time, solidarity must still be appreciated when we lose a colleague, a friend, even an enemy. I was reading in the social media yesterday, somebody was saying, you should never annoy a system. You can annoy a person because a human being has conscience. And once his selfish ego has been satisfied, he can find in his heart, in his mind, a space to forgive. But a system will never forgive you. And if Ssegirinya happened to annoy the system, I still beg that the system should find a space to forgive this man. He has already gone. The one who moved the motion, which I'm here to second, concluded by saying, may your soul rest in peace. The leader of opposition also spoke the same word, may his soul rest in peace. What is this word, rest in peace? Rest in peace, it is a Latin word. It is derived from the Latin word, which means rescate in parse. It means an idiom meaning the person has fought the good war, has won the race, and is to go and rest in peace. A lot has been spoken of our friend, about our friend, the good things he did in the mighty constituency of Kawempe. And I believe no another leader after him may actually do exactly, or those who will come after him may do what he has actually done to the people of Kawempe. Right Honorable Speaker, some 2-3 years ago, I met at the entrance of our parliament a lady being supported to walk up into parliament. And later somebody pointed to me that that was the mother. This is the mother of the Honorable Ssegirinya. And I think, Right Honorable Speaker, this woman was coming not looking for bread, but for the breadwinner, her breadwinner, to find justice. And justice was not given to her son. Mommy, Allah is the good judge. In the Holy Bible and also in Quran, especially in the book of Prophet Isaiah 57 verse 2, he has found the place of his rest. And I believe the Honorable Ssegirinya has found a place of his rest. All the achievements he has done, the eulogy is being given by his colleagues, with the exception of his enemies. I believe it is a credit on his side, and truly he will find rest, he will find peace. Uganda is bleeding. Right Honorable Speaker, we need to accept this. Uganda is bleeding, the country is bleeding. And I don't know when will this country find the right bandage to bandage the wounds of this country, of Ugandans. We are living in wounds. Everyone finds joy in hurting another person. Much as they say politics is a dirty game, we should be the sanitizers of politics. We should find the right detergent to sanitize politics. Otherwise, I want to pray for the soul, for the peaceful repose of my brother, the Honorable Ssegirinya, to rest in peace. Thank you.